Hello, everyone. Oh, holy crap. Hello, everyone. I'm Dustin Benzel, and welcome to another Pokemon XY anime discussion. Today's topic, we're going to mostly talk about Mega Evolutions. But in this particular video, we're not going to talk about Mega Evolutions as they pertain to Ash, but the XY anime series as a whole. Who's going to have Mega Evolution? Will it be Shota? Will it be Clement, Serena, Bonnie? Bonnie's Dedenne Mega Evolved into Mega Dedenne. No, just kidding. But you know what I mean. Other characters, Um, and will we see all of the Mega Evolution Pokemon that we know of within the main series and everything else Mega Evolved, blah 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 blah. And just as a special added uh, part to this particular video, we're also going to discuss how unlikely it is for Ash to get a Mega Evolution Pokemon anytime soon. Just as a little bit discussion, it's mostly going to be about not Ash things, but we still need to discuss the possibility of Ash having or not having a Mega Evolution, at least in regards to the Mega Ring and a Keystone and a Pokemon Unite, or the Mega Stone that evolved. You know what I mean. Anyway, so actually, let's talk about that first, so we can just get it out of the way. uh, so why is Ash unlikely to get a Mega Evolved Pokemon at this particular moment? It's because, well, outside of having a very readily available Mega Evolved Pokemon, he still has yet to get their particular Mega Stone, because Mega Stones are specific to only one Pokemon species, and Ash still has yet to get his Mega Ring as well as his own Keystone. Now, Sycamore may later be able to give Ash a Keystone and a Mega Ring and stuff of that nature, but giving Ash a Mega Stone corresponding to a Mega Evolved Pokemon is very unlikely here, because let's assume for a moment, just under the assumption that Ash were to get a Mega Sceptile. Ash would need a Sceptilite that corresponds to Sceptile in order for Ash to Mega Evolve Sceptile. And even though the anime has made it clear, at least in the Mega Act arcs, that they can detect what the stone is, so that Ash would be able to be like, oh, this is a Sceptilite, okay, now I can Mega Evolve. The problem is, how do you make a story with so little time left for Ash to be able to actually have this converge onto a Mega Stone in order to evolve a Mega Evolved Pokemon? I'm sure the writers and executors would be able to do it, but it's still a thought that needs to be addressed, because from what we can tell from the anime, these Mega Stones just aren't like, well, I'm sure they're sold on the black market, Pokemon World, but it's not like these Mega Stones are easy to come by, and the trainers within the Mega Arcs that actually have, like Garchompite or Absolite or all those Mega Stones that we've seen, it's kind of hard to imagine that it would be so easy to find the respective Mega Stone for the specific Pokemon you're trying to Mega Evolve. Now, maybe Sycamore has a bunch of these Mega Stones in his lab, and Ash could request a Sceptilite and stuff of that nature, but if we go by what the Mega Evolution is supposed to represent, that would be kind of defeat the spirit of Ash trying to bond with this Pokemon to find their Mega Stone, and then grabbing that and having that bond so that Pokemon could evolve. Now, either if Ash does get a Mega Evolved Pokemon, Mega Evolution Pokemon, the method of it's going to evolve is either going to be swept under the rug, or it's going to be incredibly rushed, because I just don't think that they would make an arc for Ash to get his Mega Evolved Pokemon. But anyway, that's just all I wanted to talk about Ash in this particular video. This isn't just about Ash, just wanted to let it sink in your head, think about it a little bit. How could Ash get a Mega Evolved Pokemon? But anyway, let's just talk about Mega Evolution in general. Now, now the thing is, at least one particular Mega Trainer has crossed paths with Ash, and I don't mean Diantha and her Mega Gardevoir, or Sycamore and Garchomp, or Corinna and Mega Lucario, or Corinna and her Mega Lucario, but there was, of course, the Absol Trainer. Even though Ash only crossed paths with her within the movie, she definitely did interact with Ash. So she's the only one that Mega Evolved Pokemon that is unique. That actually, I can't remember her name. Is Magnus? Is Magnus her name? No, not Magnus. Sorry. Nope. Sorry. Astrid. There we go. I don't know where Astrid came from. I don't remember if her name was said in the Mega Act 1, but anyway, yeah. Astrid. Astrid has Mega Absol. We've seen it within the movie. She also has Pyroar and Meowstic. Those can't Mega Evolve. So we've seen her. She's a special Mega Evolve trainer that Ash has interacted that is not someone very close to Ash in terms, or even the games, you know. She's an anime-only character that has a Mega Evolution. All the other Mega Evolved Pokemon we've seen have been pretty much from the games. Gardevoir, Lucario, and Garchomp. Well, although Sycamore doesn't have a Garchomp within the games, Sycamore is still a game character. So Astrid is the first one that Ash has actually seen that is special and unique, even though it was just in the movie. So, yeah. So, I don't know if by that we're going to see a lot of Mega Evolutions within the main series. I think they're just going to be sprinkled here and there. Like, first we had, I don't know, Garchomp didn't evolve until that one episode, or Mega Evolve. There was Diantha, then there was the whole Corinna. I forgot about the Mawile trainer. And Mega Blaziken. Oh man, now all these Mega Evolved Pokemon are coming into my mind. Wow, I'm a stupid moron. That's what I am. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, we have seen Mega Evolved Pokemon within the anime, definitely, but I don't know if we're going to see all of them. I don't know if there have been secret ones that have been within the anime that were like basically on TV, or maybe they weren't addressed very well. But let's just go through the Mega Evolved Pokemon real quick. A lot of these Mega Evolution Pokemon have been seen within the acts, the Mega Acts and stuff, like Blastoise and let's see, Tyranitar and stuff. So if you want to count those, then I guess definitely, because we've already seen basically all the Mega Evolution as a result of these special Mega Acts. But within the main series, we might see Beedrill. I could see Beedrill. Pidgeot, I don't know about Mega Pidgeot unless... No, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get a Mega Pidgeot anytime soon. At least within the main... Might be interesting. If Noibat has some arc and it has trouble flying, it would be interesting for it to battle against a Mega Pidgeot, just because. Who knows? Maybe that could be lead into. Never mind. This isn't about hack. All right. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, Mega Slowbro. I'm not sure. These don't seem very likely. Steelix, I could see as a replacement for all the Steelix we've seen in the league, so maybe we'll see a Mega Steelix within the Pokemon League. I don't know if Ash will actually battle that particular Pokemon, but Sceptile, there has been, with Shota having at least 2 Pokemon that can Mega Evolve in the form of, well, their final forms of Sceptile and Salamence, if Bagon and Grovyle were to fully evolve, then I could see Shota definitely either having Mega Sceptile or Mega Salamence. They're really trying to show Grovyle being fully evolved. Maybe we'll get a Greninja versus a Mega Sceptile in the league or something. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely think we'll see Mega Sceptile really, well, not really, really soon, but within the main series, because I think that's what, if Shota does get a Mega Evolved Pokemon, I don't know, the same problem with Ash has to go with Shota. How is he going to find a Mega Ring and the Keystone and the Mega Stone for Septile, Septile? Granted, we're not going to see Shota in every episode, so it's possible. The only problem is Shota is kind of a beginner trainer. I mean, he already has Grovyle for crying out loud, but still. Um, Mega Swampert, we might see it because you've seen Mega Blaziken a lot. I almost expect to see Mega Sceptile, so maybe we'll see Mega Swampert. But if the Torchic on the calendar is relating to the anime and it's not a main character, and I think it was KG Prestige that said maybe the Torchic could be another rival for Ash, then I fully expect definitely Swampert to show up sometime and possibly have a Mega Evolution. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if Tierno is going to have a Mega Blastoise. I mean, that's possible. If I'm not mistaken, it's the only Pokemon he has that can Mega Evolve. Let's see. Blast Raichu can't Mega Evolve. Hitmontop can't evolve. Politoed can't Mega Evolve. Ludicolo can't Mega Evolve. So, if Tierno, or if Trevor, Shauna, and Tierno have a relation with each other in terms of having the Mega Evolve forms, then maybe Tierno can have Blastoise. That might be a possibility. Sableye, we could probably see Sableye. Sharpedo, I don't know if we're going to see Sharpedo unless for some crazy reason Sydney decides to show up in the anime with the Mega Sharpedo. Actually, let me look real quick. He has a Sharpedo. It's not as strong as Absol. Oh, okay, so never mind then. Yeah, okay, so his Absol is the one that could evolve. So, yeah, Sydney shows up. He's just going to have a Mega Absol. They could change it for Sharpedo, but the reason why I don't think Sharpedo is going to show up in the anime is simply because it's a water-based Pokemon. Sydney was probably the best choice because otherwise I can't see Sharpedo with anyone. Camerupt, maybe, probably not though. Altaria, I don't think Zinnia from Omega Ruby and Sapphire is actually going to have an appearance within the anime. But if she does appear, but then the problem is Salamence. You know, Salamence is the one that had the Salamencite. So, well, wait, who was that trainer that had that Mega Altaria, and it was for a contest? Forgot about her. So Zinnia, never mind. She has Altaria, but I don't think she's the one that had the Mega Altaria. So never mind. So who had the Mega Altaria within the games? What was her name? That that um that contest champion, or the top coordinator, I guess you could say, within the games. There we go. There we go. Oh, Licia or whatever. Yeah, she was the one that had Mega Altaria. Okay, Zinnia probably would have a better chance of showing up in the anime. I really don't see it happening, but I definitely do not see Licia with a Mega Altaria. Or, I don't expect Licia, the contest spectacular idol or top coordinator, as I'm sure she'd be within the anime. I just don't think she's going to show up within the anime, so I don't think we're going to see Mega Altaria at all. Maybe. It's possible. Mega Altaria comes off as probably a basic Mega Evolution Pokemon that might appear within the main series. Mega Glalie, considering I don't expect you-know-who to have a Mega Glalie, even though he has one, I don't know. I think Glalie could happen, but I don't know how they're going to stuff these Mega Evolved Pokemon within the anime. Salamence, If Zinnia does show up within the anime, then maybe she'll have a Mega Salamence. But if Zinnia is going to show up at best, she's only going to be in Mega Evolution Act 4. So, or yeah, Mega Evolution Act 4. So I don't think she's going to cross paths with Ash, unless of course Ash gets involved with Lysander and Team Flare. Um, so I don't know. Metagross, I just think there would be too many characters to evolve in the main series. Um, I mean, Ash could meet Steven, and he could use Mega Metagross, but I'm just not sure. What would be really cool is if Steven actually remembers Ash from the Hoenn region, do a little different retconning, maybe have um, Steven with a Metang at that time or something, a shiny, I don't know. Latios and Latias, I think those are confirmed to be in the Hoopa movie. That will probably be a lot of those Mega Evolved legendaries like Rayquaza. That's when Ash will probably interact with those in the main series, I guess, but that's only if you count the movies. Lopunny, a lot of these Pokemon I just can't imagine being within the main series where Ash would actually see these or actually interact with them. They might just show up for the sake of showing up on TV, but Gallade seems like it could be because Gardevoir is. Somebody already had a Mega Gallade though. Oh no, that was Wally, wasn't it? I thought didn't Gallade already show up within the anime as a Mega Pokemon? I know Wally has one within the games, but unless Carl comes back and Mega evolves his own Gallade, I just don't think it's going to happen. So uh, it might happen, but I very much doubt Wally is going to appear. It would be interesting for Wally to appear in the XY anime series for whatever reason, but I just don't expect Wally to show up. Wally has a Mega Gallade, but I just don't see it happening. Just don't see it happening at all. Audino? Maybe. Mega Audino probably could appear in the Diancie, Mega Diancie. I don't know. I don't know if Diancie is going to easily show up within the anime. It might be a couple of years, maybe like 4 to 8 years. Just look how long it took Jirachi to be within the Mega anime or the main anime. And Jirachi is one of those Pokemon that can show up only frequently. Uh, I have to admit, the backstory behind Jirachi, at least within the anime, I think it's related to the games, but Jirachi's whole history makes it a very difficult Pokemon to actually be within the anime, because it only shows up for a few episodes or a few days and then it just has to leave, so I don't know if there's any point in Jirachi actually having an appearance within the main anime, because Jirachi are so rare that I really don't think Ash would be alive to see the next Jirachi, unless it was some forced nonsense Jirachi, but whatever. Um, I don't think we've seen any of the Mega Starters, at least from Kanto, in the main anime, with like Ash, Serena. But if we're to think of this, if anything, Shauna might get a Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. Trevor might get a Charizard, although that's kind of unlikely. But the most likely choice, as I've said, is Tierno with Blastoise. Alakazam, I'm not really sure. Gengar, probably not. Genghis-Khan, now that'd be an interesting Mega Evolution to see, but I don't really see it happening. Pinsir, maybe, possibly Gyarados. If the games are going to be if the anime is going to be anything like the games, and Ash is going to interact with Team Flare as a result of Lawn and all this stuff that's probably going to happen within the main series, we're definitely going to see Mega Gyarados, and it's going to be Lysander's, because that's what Lysander had in the games. He had a Mega Gyarados, so yeah. I expect at least that. Mega Mewtwo, either of them, well, we've seen why within the Pokemon movie, uh, with Genesect, but I don't know if that really counts because it didn't have any Mega Stones there. Mega Mewtwo X, I just don't know, maybe? We've seen anime images of it, I think, from the Mega Axe and Mega Evolution Axe and stuff, but outside of that, Ampharos, unless Meyer can Mega Evolve as Ampharos as well, I'm just not seeing it happening. It would be kind of cool if, well, no, not really. I mean, it would be interesting for Clement to have an Ampharos and Mega Evolve it. I just don't see it happening. Scizor, possibly. If Wilkstrom, actually, didn't Wilkstrom already show up with the Mega Scizor? Wilkstrom? I think so. I'm pretty sure he battled Diantha. I don't know if this was in the movie, though, but I remember Wilkstrom having a Mega Scizor. It was Diancie. Yeah, it was the Diancie movie, and he had a Mega Scizor. So, if that is going to be happening within the anime series, I don't know if Ash is going to meet any of the Elite Four. But if Wilkstrom does show up, I guess we will see Mega Scizor. It's possible. Heracross, probably not likely. Unless it's already shown up. I'm ignoring all the times that they may have shown up on TV, so if I made a mistake, I apologize. Houndoom, maybe, but I doubt it. Tyranitar, no. I just can't imagine Ash, Serena, and Clement being able to run into these Pokemon. Mega Blaziken, we've already seen. Myers Blaziken. Gardevoir, Diantha's Gardevoir, we've already seen. We've already seen Mega Mawile, Mega Aggron. Maybe. Medicham, be Manectric, probably not. Bayonet, probably not. Absol, if we're counting Astrid's Absol, then we've already seen Absol, Garchomp, Sycamores, Lucario, Corinna's, and her grandfather. Abomasnow, possibly. I would like to think that Wolfric might have a Mega Abomasnow, but I doubt it. So there might be some more Mega Evolutions that show up, but I can't say for certain what's possibly going to show up. And for characters to have these particular Mega Evolved Pokemon, I'm just not sure. If we were to give Serena a Mega Evolved Pokemon, I have no idea what it would be. A Pokemon that can Mega Evolve to appeal in Mega Pokemon showcases. The best I can think for Serena would be Audino. I know, that might be a weird Pokemon, but all these other Pokemon either have to be evolved, or I just don't know if they would work. I don't even think Audino would quite work for Pokemon showcases. The Pokemon that would look like they would work for Pokemon showcases, that would be fancy and show-offy in terms of what they look like in terms of Pokemon showcases. Let's see, Pidgeot might work, Steelix probably might work, Altaria would probably work, Rayquaza would work too, but yeah, Serena with the Rayquaza, just imagine that. Lopunny might work, Gallade might work, Audino would probably work, Diancie would probably work. No on Venusaur, because, yeah, I don't think Serena's going to get one. Neither on Charizard or Blastoise. Alakazam might work. Gengar, probably not. Genghis-Khan would probably be cheating in some fashion or another. Pinsir, I think, might be too creepy to be in Pokemon showcases. Gyarados, no. Aerodactyl, no. Either of the Mewtwo's, no, because Serena's not going to get one. Ampharos would probably be the best bet, because it does kind of look like it could work in Pokemon showcases. Scizor, possibly, but I don't really think so. Heracross, no. I still do not like Mega Heracross. I like Heracross just fine. Mega Heracross just went into a completely different way that I would have expected. Houndoom, maybe, but Houndoom is part fire, so Tyranitar, probably not. Blaziken, no. Gardevoir, maybe, but I doubt it. Mawile, probably more likely than Gardevoir. Aggron, no. Medicham, that would be an interesting Mega Evolve Pokemon for Serena. Manectric, probably not. Bayonet, probably not. Absol would probably work for Pokemon showcases. Garchomp, no. Lucario, done to death, so no. Abomasnow, probably not. So, I just can't see it. As for Clement, I, outside of Ampharos, I'm not really sure what he can get that could Mega Evolve. You know, maybe in the next incarnation of Game Freak games, maybe we'll get Mega Diggersby. Even though a lot of people don't want Clement's Bunnelby to evolve, let's give him Mega Diggersby. um, I mean, I don't think Chessman's going to evolve, and Luxray might get a Mega Evolve form, maybe, possibly. But outside of that, I don't know. There aren't a lot of characters that could potentially have Mega Evolve Pokemon. The only ones I could think of are Shota, Tierno, Alon. If he would ever be in the Kalos League, he definitely has a Mega Evolve Pokemon. Charizard X, Mega Charizard X anyway. Hmm. Hmm. I think at best the Mega Evolutions that we're going to see in the future are either going to be from the Elite Four. I don't think, what is her name? Drasna? Yeah, I don't think Drasna has any potential for evolved Pokemon, but I'm probably wrong. She might have a Garchomp, but does Drasna have any? Does she have a Garchomp? Oh, she has an Altaria. Okay. Okay, maybe I didn't even know Altaria, or I didn't know Dresna had an Altaria. But still, Noivern. What would if Dresna were to show up within the anime? You would think that her signature Pokemon would be Noivern, but looking at this, it looks like Dresna is pretty even with Galgi, Altaria, and Noivern. Ash having a Noibat would imply that maybe it wouldn't be Noivern, but Altaria. So, at the very least, hey, maybe Drasna could actually show up within the anime and actually have a Mega Altaria. That's actually a possibility. Now, for Malva, on the other hand, the one Elite Four that I don't think has any Mega Evolution possibility. She has Pyroar, Talonflame, Houndoom. Does she have a Houndoom? No, I didn't think so. All she has is Pyroar, Chandelure, Talonflame, and Torkoal. And none of those can Mega Evolve, so Malva, if she ever shows up, unless she has a Houndoom, she is not going to have any sort of Mega Evolution Pokemon at all. Would be interesting to see her. Maybe we'll see Malva in the Evolution Act 4 or whatever. Might be interesting to see. Aegislash. Okay. Yeah, so Seabold has Mega Blastoise. Did he have Blastoise within the games? Maybe Malva could have a... Oh, he has Gyarados. He has Gyarados within the anime. Or the games. He doesn't have Blastoise at all, so yeah. So, Malva could either have her own Mega Blaziken, which probably wouldn't make sense. Malva and Meyer are parents of Clement and Bonnie. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Blaziken, Charizard, Houndoom, these are all possibilities for Malva, but other than that, I don't know. Is there any other fire Pokemon? Oh, Camerupt. I could see Malva with the Mega Camerupt. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I could see it. It would be kind of creepy, though. Camerupt! Mega Evolve! No. But I'm just not seeing a lot of Mega... They're definitely going to show up. Based on what we've seen so far within the XY series, Mega Evolved Pokemon are going to show up, but I just think that they're just going to be scattered here and here. It's going to be sprinkled here. And unless Alon's story with Ash really converges and there becomes a serious arc of Mega Evolved Pokemon with Ash. I'm just not seeing a lot of Mega Evolution otherwise. So there is a limited number of Mega Evolved Pokemon that might be possible. Let me just count them. I'm not gonna count the legendary Pokemon, so I'm gonna count all the non-legendary Pokemon here. So I'll count the different varieties of them, like Charizard. So there are 42 Mega Evolved Pokemon that are non-legendary, counting up Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y as separate. They could show up because all they would be approximately less than that many episodes. But I don't know. I'm just not sure what else could happen in terms of Mega Evolution. You know, like I said, Shota might have a Mega Sceptile or even a Mega Salamence, you know. Tierno probably might have a Mega Blastoise, you know. Possibly. But outside of that, there isn't a whole lot of likely choices here for Mega Evolved forms to show up so easily within the anime. I don't think we're going to see Mega Mawile's trainer again, so I just don't know. Of the characters that we know, the only characters that probably will show up probably with Mega Evolved forms is Lysander with Mega Gyarados, along with Charizard X. Sycamore could come back with Mega Garchomp, but I'm not really certain anything else. Diantha could come back with Mega Gardevoir. Seabold might show up with the Blastoise. Wilkstrom could come with the Scizor. Drasna might come with a Mega Altaria maybe. If Wulfric is going to be juiced up for Ash's last final battle, then expect a Mega Abomasnow. Talonflame knocking out a Mega Abomasnow would be the coolest thing ever. But other than that, I think the Mega Evolutions are likely going to be random. I mean, like I said, Shota could have a Salamence or a Sceptile. Tierno could have a Blastoise. So those might be possible, but for the most part, unfortunately, I think the Mega Evolved Pokemon are going to be random. However, any Pokemon trainer that is recurring within the XY anime series, if they show up with a potential Mega Evolution Pokemon, we might be able to see it. Thinking of it for a moment, what was Ellie's second Pokemon that she had? She had another Pokemon. I think it just wasn't Delphox. Serena used Fennekin. What did Ellie use? She used Delphox and Aromatisse. That's what it was. So, never mind. Sorry. I thought Ellie might be able to have Mega Evolution, but Ellie only has Aromatisse. So, or Arya, or is it? I thought it was Ellie. Wasn't it Ellie the? No. Hold on. Yeah, Ellie or Elle. Sorry. I'm so used to Japanese, I guess. Her dub name is Arya. Sorry about that. No. So yeah, Arya had Aromatisse and Delpha. I thought Arya was her Japanese name for some reason. So Arya. We're talking about Arya here. So no, like I said, basically just look forward to any trainer that's recurring that might show up with the Mega Evolved Pokemon, and maybe we'll see a Mega Evolution there. Right now, I would discount past generation Pokemon trainers. Thinking of Iris, the best Iris could come up with would be a Garchomp, actually. Emolga can't Mega Evolve, neither can Excadrill, neither could Axew or Haxorus. Although I don't think Iris is going to have that. Silent wouldn't have any Mega Evolved Pokemon. Pansage, Crustle, and Stunfisk can't Mega Evolve. Brock could come back with the Mega Steelix, maybe. Misty could come back with the Mega Gyarados, I guess. But let's focus on the XY anime characters. Let's see. No, not even Alexa could possibly Mega Evolve. So That's kind of the problem when thinking of Mega Evolutions, is they only are focused around past generation Pokemon and not current 6th gen Pokemon. I guess that's what the anime get, or I guess that's what happens when Game Freak decides to only give Mega Evolved forms to past generation Pokemon. Now, the logic of the current generation being able to take care of itself is fine logic, I guess. I understand that Generation 6 Pokemon should just represent themselves within the current generation, but when Mega Evolution is directly linked to just past generation Pokemon, it makes it hard for the writers and executive producers to take someone like Ash and give him a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve without making it look really obvious or awkward. If like Halucha could Mega Evolve, or even Greninja, maybe there would be some, oh, okay, maybe it could happen, but maybe it couldn't happen as well. So hopefully next generation, maybe then they'll actually try and get some of the same generation Pokemon to have Mega Evolve forms, because waiting for the next generation just to get the the previous past generation Mega Evolve forms is going to be ridiculous. It'll be interesting of the next iteration of Mega Evolutions that are confirmed. It would be interesting to know how many more of Ash's Pokemon will possibly have that chance to Mega Evolve. But anyway, like I said, if you're going to expect a Mega Evolution Pokemon within the anime, expect the big main characters like Sander and Mega Gyarados, and the ones that seem really obvious. For Elite Four, gave you some possibilities there. Drasna with Altaria. Wildstorm has already shown a Mega Scizor. Cybold has a Mega Blastoise, so we might see them. As for the other random Mega Evolutions that don't seem to fit any particular characters, I feel like it's just going to be completely random within the anime. I'm sure there is one particular point that I probably forgot to discuss in this particular video, but I guess I'll have to wait until later because I'm out of time. So, thank you for watching. I'm Dustin Benzel, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.